Terence B. Letsum International Airport, information Charlie, issued at 1300 UTC, runway 07 in use. Expect visual approach, runway 07. Weather at 1300 Zulu, wind 090 at 10, visibility 10 kilometers or more, showers in the vicinity, 1,800 scattered, 4,000 scattered, temperature 27, dew point 21, altimeter 3010, QNH 1019er. Advise on initial contact. You have information Charlie.
Ground, good morning. November 917, looking for our clearance to Mike Bravo Papa Victor.
Number 197, standby. Number 197, just confirm your proceeding VFR.
We have an IFR flight plan filed to Mike Bravo Papa Victor.
Number 197, roger, negative flight plan at this time.
Okay, that call sign should be November 917, just to confirm.
Number 9017, negative flight plan.
Okay, we can depart VFR then for 917.
Roger, request flight details, information Charlie, altimeter 30-111.
3011, we have Charlie. We'll be departing VFR then to Mike Bravo Papa Victor for 917.
Roger, altitude climbing, souls and fuel.
2 souls on board. We have 5 hours of fuel, and we'll be climbing to 6,500, 917.
19117, roger. Advisor ready for taxi.
Ready for taxi, 917, word signature.
Number 9017, taxi holding point Charlie, hold short wind 07.
Charlie, hold short of 7, 917.
Is this the runway right here?
This is the runway, but there's
Number 9017, line up with 07. Pipe past deck would be backtracking the runway behind of you to vacate at Bravo.
Okay, we'll backtrack 07 and vacate at Bravo for 917.
Negative. Number 9017, line up on the way. Traffic would be backtracking behind of you to vacate at Bravo.
Okay, what's the runway remaining from Charlie if you want us to line up wait at Charlie?
Standby.
You want us to line up and wait runway 7 at Charlie, is that what you're saying?
Negative. Backtrack and line up and wait at the full length, and the traffic would backtrack behind of you and vacate at Bravo.
Okay, backtrack 7, line up and wait full length, 917.
That's not what he said. At least that's not what I understood him saying.
I thought you said
Clear right, clear center, clear left.
Number 9017, B, just confirm you're on ground or tower.
We're on ground for 917.
Roger, contact tower 118.4.
118.4, 917.
you were saying that the plane behind us is going to vacate at Bravo.
Got it. Didn't totally understand him.
You're a little flustered right now.
Alright, takeoff briefing. 4,500 foot roughly runway. Rotated 77. 0 to 600, we're going to probably land in the ocean.
Number 917, just confirm left on after departure.
Left on departure.
Affirmative for 917.
Roger.
Alright,
At least that's what I think he said.
Number 40267.
Well, I think he said it's not good enough, so that's why if I'm not clear, I'm asking him again.
Leave shortly, left on, climb to 6,500 feet, I'll advise when airborne.
Okay, we're 5 miles, 1,000 feet, we'll be looking go.
Alright, let's go finish up our project here. You're going to turn off the AC with our takeoff roll.
Number 917, pipe tech traffic inbound from the northeast, 5 miles from the field at 1,000 feet, landing beef.
917, copy.
Number 917, runway 07, clear for takeoff, wind 120 degrees, 07, gust 18.
Runway 7, clear for takeoff, 917.
Alright, before we take off, we're doing a quick mag check here since we didn't have time to do it before. So, right, left, both look good. Make sure we can idle. Idle's good. You all set? There we go. Alright, takeoff power is set and achieved. Engines in the green. There's 60 knots.
Motor 6 Delta Delta line approach on 07. Traffic ahead of you, steer us left on to my Bravo Papa Victor, climb to 6,500 feet.
Got him.
Additional traffic number, pipe aspect to 1,000 speed to join left downwind. Should be coming across.
Alright, positive right above 90, flaps are coming up.
Okay, line up on weight 07, copy inbound and outbound traffic, 6 Delta Delta.
Number 40267, pipe aspect, line up for departure, should be about in 20 seconds.
Sounds good, 27, got him, thanks.
Number 26 Delta Delta, traffic and sirens 07, cleared for takeoff, wind 120 degrees, 06 knots.
07, clear for takeoff, 6 Delta Delta, on
Got some rain here. Hopefully we're getting the heck out of it, because that's very IFR-ish over there.
Number 40267, expect late landing clearance.
Sounds good, thanks.
Alright, caps available.
Number 40267, runway 07, clear to land, wind 120 degrees, 06 knots, costing 14 knots. Correction, 18 knots.
Cleared land 7, 27.
Some good rain.
Number 917, airborne 36, report to leaving the control zone.
Copy that, we'll go 917.
These Tower 6 Delta Delta requesting early turnout.
Number 26 Delta Delta, left on pass discretion.
South of discretion, 6 Delta Delta.
Number 917, report north of him to tower.
We'll go 917.
What you said?
Where's that VFR traffic? Because he was not on ATIS speed, you know?
I have no idea.
And if you see him yell, I'm looking for him. He was descending though, so we should be fine if we're climbing.
They're only to 3,500 anyway.
Number 40267, landed 38, vacate by taxi Delta.
I guess we'll need echo today.
Roger, vacate at echo.
Autopilot. Let's go through our checklist real quick. Alright, we're not using oxygen, power's good, mixture's good, flaps are verified up, airspeed's above 120, going 133 on the climb, fuel flow looks green.
Number 26 Delta
Let's look
Delta,
around, I don't see
37,
any
report
planes,
final on the
engine
gun.
parameters look good.
Airborne 37, call you final on the gun, 6 Delta Delta.
And then we'll do our cruise checklist in a minute.
Tower 917, we're vacating your airspace to the west.
Number 917 Russia, contact departure 13.65.
Over departure, thanks, good day, 917. San Juan, good morning. November 917, 3.7, climbing VFR to 6,500 with request.
Good morning, San Juan departure, K262, heading 115, Hamilton 9, 700.
K262, San Juan departure, ident, maintain 4,000.
Ident and 4,000.
So
Good
pretty
morning,
here.
ma'am, K262.
And the other approach again?
Did you call us?
I couldn't hear.
And the other approach again?
Let's get a little bit higher first, then I'll call her back.
K262, ready to contact to Northeast with St. Clair Airport at 900 feet. Expect access to the Detroit for runway 10 coming.
That's Joe's Van Dyke.
900 feet, and the vectors for the...
And that's the US Virgin Islands already?
Yeah.
K262.
On approach, good speed 400, is sending visual to 14,500.
Okay, we're gonna have to level out of 5,500 here because of the clouds. But we're gonna climb right through those.
Yep.
San Juan, good morning. November 917, VFR request.
Or 917, go ahead.
917, just departed Beef Island, about 8 miles to the west, 5,500. We have an IFR flight plan on file we'd like to pick up when available for 917.
Number 917, when did you file your IFR flight plan out of Savannah?
You're coming in broken. Say again for 917.
Number 917, where did you file your IFR flight plan off of? Because I don't have anything.
It was filed off of Beef Island for 917.
That's annoying. 'Cause I know it's filed. I got the email confirmation. Alright, let's run through our checklist here and then we'll deal with that in a second.
Care 157, radar services terminated, squawk VFR, please change approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, K157.
Number 917, there's no IFR flight plan on file stored under your call sign.
Okay, copy that, thanks. We'll refile and I'll call you back in a few minutes, 917.
Alright.
Alright, let's go into our trip planning. Filed and accepted. So let's amend this one. Alright, we're connected to Starlink. We got signal, amending, flight plan. 917. Time is currently 13:43. So I'll file it 3:45. That was good. Garmin pilot just crashed. Garmin pilot is like tweaking out right now. Alright, amend. Time to 9:45. $6,000 feet, 2 on board. File changes. Filing changes. Thank goodness for Starlink.
Yep.
Alright, we got opposite direction traffic 10 miles out, so let's keep an eye out for him. That is so pretty down there. Alright, your flight plan has been amended with flight services. Something tells me I'm gonna have to like totally refile this though. I'm gonna activate it. I'm gonna go flight plan.
917, on this frequency, coverage just after 11 o'clock, 10 miles opposite direction, twin thrust at 5,500.
Alright, copy that, appreciate it. We're looking, and we just refiled. Could you check if you have that flight plan for 917?
Okay.
Now when approach Care 27 over 2,500 to the Caicos.
Care 27, San approach, system navigation, Vieques, stable winds are unavailable.
I only got 50 gallons of gas there because it was $12.45 a gallon.
Ooh, okay.
So we're gonna land with 30 gallons still, which is plenty of buffer zone. If
Care 230,
we needed to, we could turn around and make it back to an airport, but
westbound,
we got a 25 knot tailwind. I was expecting 15, so hopefully I'll stay the whole way.
Okay.
Looking at 30.
Hopefully she finds our flight plan soon because there's a lot of clouds up ahead. That was a cluster of departure. I don't like to bad talk people, but that airport, they need to get their stuff together because that was really annoying. So first of all, that's the first time I've ever flown into any airport anywhere in the world privately that they make you go through security. I got randomly selected to be searched with rubber gloves. Like, I get it. Like
917, it still hasn't come out yet. It sometimes just takes a couple minutes. But go ahead and ident so I can just identify you and keep you on flight following for now.
Alright, we appreciate that. You know, I amended a flight plan. I'm just going to refile a fresh one for you. But here comes the ident, 917.
Number 917, you're ready to contact 6 miles north of the St. Thomas Airport at 5,100. You can continue on present heading for now. That package is just left side. And I'm working on that flight plan.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks a lot, 917.
I don't have him in sight.
And 917, we have traffic in sight.
Got him, he's off the wing.
Yep.
Oh, black dot. Alright, I'm going to file a brand new flight plan since this is not working. So let's change this time to 9:50 so that we know it's that one. And
6400, contact the first 120.9er.
here's what I'm going to do, because that airport was giving us a hard time filing. I'm going to file this off of St. Thomas
Okay.
instead of that airport. No, so that airport, like, aside from the security, which was kind of annoying, but whatever, I'll deal with security. Like, they said that they can't fuel a plane without you being present, which is like,
Okay.
whatever. So I told them that, like, we're kind of on a quick turn to get out of here. And it took them like 20 minutes just to get the fuel guy. The fuel isn't through Signature, it's through some other like little random office. They don't take American Express cards, they only take MasterCard. And luckily I had a MasterCard, but like I don't, who the heck uses a MasterCard? Like, you know, when I went in there to pay, his computer was off. He's like, oh, I didn't think anyone would be coming for fuel. And it took like 15 minutes for the computer to come on. It was just like, I don't know, it's just like, it's like they've never done this before, you know? And it's like, you guys are in private aviation, like people, I understand it's island time and all that, but like we've been to other island airports, like Provo is phenomenal.
Provo was on it. There was one girl at Signature though that was on it.
Great, but like she needs to get her stuff together. Then when I came off the ramp to come get my bags, they made me go back around and I had to go back through security.
And then security was, I
and
saw that.
Security was like, what are you doing? And it's just like, it was a total cluster there. So they need to get their stuff together. And to be charging $12.45 for gas, I understand you're on an island, but every other island around here is $6 to $7. So they're basically doubling the price of gas, and they have the worst service. So they need to like really get their stuff together. I'm actually going to email Signature because that was the worst Signature experience I've ever had in my life. And it was just a cluster, and like everything we were trying to do to get out of there was just a total cluster.
Sierra 262 to 718 to 8000, advising to have the St. Thomas Airport in sight, 12 o'clock in 1 to 5 miles.
So yeah, that airport was a mess, but I will say the British Virgin Islands are incredible.
Yeah.
That was definitely, if not my favorite, one of my favorite places we've ever gone. Total blast. We didn't spend much time on the main island, Tortola, which everyone says is a little more like civilized and more Americanized. We were on Virgin Gorda, which is kind of laid back and super chill and just a beautiful, beautiful island. Alright, we're going to start zigzagging here to get through these clouds, I guess. And we have two opposite direction traffic on either side of us in about 12 miles. Both below us. That guy's VFR, I'm assuming that guy's IFR based on the altitudes. So let's see what happens here.
Number 917, it doesn't seem like it's coming out, but I'm going to go ahead and throw in a VFR, an IFR flight plan in for you manually, and I can just give it to you from here.
Okay, I was just going to ask you for that. I appreciate that. Just let me know what info you need. You need just the usual info?
Yeah, just the usual info.
Okay, 917, we're at Cirrus SR22 Turbo, looking for IFR to Mike Bravo, Papa Victor at 6,000. Have a few waypoints. Let me know when you're ready to copy.
Number 917, I do have a route to Provo, so I'll just go ahead and read it to what we normally give.
She's going to read it to us, though, she said?
I don't know.
Okay, you can go ahead with that route for 917.
The radar vectors direct Dorado, Delta, Delta, Papa, Meagle, Mike, Echo, Echo, Golf, Lima, Yankee 421, Haggett, Hotel, Alpha, Golf, India, Tango, direct destination, climb and maintain 6,000.
Alright, so 917 cleared radar vectors to Delta, Delta, Papa, Meagle, Yankee 421, Haggett, and then direct at 6,000.
917, read back correct and stand by, just working on the spot code for you on that one.
Delta, Delta.
Number 917, squawk 4671.
4671, 917.
She's awesome.
Yeah, she's great. Alright, 200 to go, 4671. Delta, Delta, Papa is our first waypoint. Where in the world is that?
So 917, I got you now. And did you want 6,000 as final, or did you have another request?
6,000 final would be great. And you want us to direct to Delta, Delta, Papa now for 917?
Number 917, affirm. So direct Delta, Delta, Papa.
Okay, we're direct Delta, Papa, thanks. 917.
She's awesome. Alright, Delta, Delta, Papa, Eagle, M-E-G-L. Let's see where that is.
Oh, she has a skimming, it looks like.
7 approach, 707, 3012, stand by for flight.
Alright, and then we're going to do Yankee 421. Entry is Meagle. Exit is going to be Haggett.
Clear 1, just going to maintain 3,000.
Load airway.
3,000, clear 1.
Number 90117, contact approach 120.9.
120.9, thanks for all your help, 917.
Have a good day.
Alright, let's finish this and then we'll contact them. Haggett and then direct. So let's just take a look at the map. Yep, that's pretty much what we had. Yeah. It's just a couple different waypoints, but...
San Juan, good morning, November 917, 6,000.
November 917, San Juan approach. Good morning, maintain 6,000.
Maintain 6,000, 917.
All right, beautiful. That's all cleaned up. Now we can kind of relax a little bit, but a little bit of a chaotic departure. Oh, that's beautiful down there. Is that Puerto Rico already?
Departure could speed 102, 1.5 standard east,
Yeah.
VFR, St.
Wow,
Barnes.
that was quick.
Because we were dealing with a lot of things.
departure, radar
I'll take a quick
contact. Good
video of
morning,
that
continue on
because
heading
that
at
is very
075.
pretty.
075, good morning, could speed 102.
That's awesome. So, all right, we're at 6,000.
For 138 Bravo Charlie, missed approaches, instructions remain
Here's
the
a look
same.
at our map
Contact San Juan
over
Tower on
to Provo for
132.05.
fuel.
Good day.
That's our fuel range, so our fuel range looks great. And we've got our flight plan entered. So yeah, that signature was a little bit chaotic, but everything else in BVI was phenomenal. Awesome hotel, Rose was amazing. Somehow we made it an entire trip. We've been gone for 10 days, and we saw maybe 15 minutes of raindrops.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was cloudy.
102, leaving 7,000.
For what, like 2 hours? 2 hours of clouds, 15 minutes of raindrops. And the rest of the whole trip was sunny. Our travel weather has actually been really good. I was worried we were going to have to change our plans a little bit based on weather, which we were ready to do. We haven't actually, today's Saturday, so we have kind of yet tomorrow baked in if we needed it for travel. But today's going to be a long travel day. We're flying all the way back from BVI to Chicago, stopping in Provo. We kind of got a little bit screwed up on our flight planning. I wanted to stop in Jacksonville after Provo, but we needed an overflight permit from Border Patrol to do that. So we're going to Provo right now, which is about a 2-hour flight.
070, intercept the runway 10.
And then we're going from Provo to Fort Lauderdale Executive, which is about a 2-hour and 15-minute flight. From there, we'll clear customs in Fort Lauderdale, and then we're going to check on the winds. We might, if the winds stay what they're supposed to be, we might be able to make it back to Chicago from Fort Lauderdale, which is a heck of a long flight. More than likely, we're going to have to stop for gas once. I think we're going to end up being like 5 or 10 gallons short on fuel, so we'll see how that looks. But that's kind of the plan.
977, copy that. Contact San Juan Center on 118.75. Good flight. 977, copy that. Contact San Juan
I heard
Center on
907, I thought that was for us.
118.75. Good flight.
Other than that, yeah, it's been pretty good.
Central Arcot landing at San Juan Airport. Information, India is now current on the ATIS. Altimeter 3012.
We'll kind of keep this cruise going along, and we'll check back in if anything eventful happens along the flight. Otherwise, we'll check back in on the descent to Provo and keep talking a little bit about this trip and the flight and things we learned and some of our experiences.
What was weird is we filed our flight plan. It wasn't giving us British Virgin Islands. You called flight services to change it.
Oh no, our flight plan was definitely filed. I got a confirmation email. I called flight services, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So
11 o'clock and 7 miles westbound altitude indicating 700 feet. Type unknown.
All right, we'll check back in on the descent with you guys. Thanks a lot.
Descent to 4,000.
Descent 4,000, 917.
November 9017, correct. Report level 4,000.
Report level at 4,000, 917.
America 173 is reported descent to Prado.
American 1738.
All right, this is busy. There's 4 planes within 20 miles of Provo coming in.
Roger.
This lady's trying to shuffle them all with no radar.
Is 4 minutes 30 seconds from Vinos.
That's, we're 7 minutes from Vinos. No, that might work.
November 9046, Charlie Golf, expect holding at Vinos.
Expect holding at Vinos, 6 Charlie Golf, roger.
Okay, somebody else just took off.
November 9017, reported distance to day 4.
917 is 16 miles from day 4. Approach 917 is level at 4,000.
November 9017, roger. Break, November 9046, Charlie Golf, descend to 5.
Where is this guy?
6 Charlie Golf, say again.
November 946 Charlie Golf, descent to 5,000 feet, report altitude.
Alright, leaving 6,000 for 5,000. We are 10 miles from Beano, 6 Charlie Golf.
November 946 Charlie Golf, roger, and report altitude.
I don't know who
Leaving
that is,
6,000 for 5,000, 946 Charlie Golf.
November 946 Charlie Golf, say again your distance from Beano.
9 miles from Beano, 6 Charlie Golf.
This is going to be a
November
problem.
946 Charlie Golf, roger, enter the hole at Beano's, make it 10 mile legs.
10 mile legs, and do you have a radial to hold on for 6 Charlie Golf?
Vertical track.
917, continue descending to 3,000 feet.
Down to 3,000 feet, 917.
Okay, that makes me happy because I can't see this guy.
502 plan for midfield, right downwind, and report when you're done with the 360.
I also don't know where he's going.
Report when finished with the 360, expect the right downwind, 502.
Alright, VNAV's not armed.
November 946 Charlie Golf, report altitude.
5,000, 6 Charlie Golf.
Section 531, report your position.
8 miles past Pardo, Fluxjet 531.
Section 531, descent to 6,000 feet, expect possible holding at Beano.
He's turning the other way. I don't know where he's going.
Hold and out of 7 for 6,000, Fluxjet 531.
It's fine, he's turning away from us.
Fine.
And we got these two guys here though.
917, position now.
917 is 7 miles from day 4.
Confirm your altitude.
3,500 descending 3,000, 917.
The indicated airspeed.
Indicated airspeed is 160 for 917.
917, reduce your speed and contact tower 99.
Alright, we'll slow it up and over to tower.
And approach,
Alright, slowing it up.
Elevate 231, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, line up and wait, 231.
Okay, 2963, Beano's. 2963, Roger, reporting Musso. I'll call you in Musso, Yankee Victor, 2963. Red Lake 296, on at time 14, make a 180, give way to that Cessna who is vacating hotel and exiting on Alpha.
Alright, we're going to look for this guy 2,000 above us.
And we'll give way to the traffic.
We're going to cross underneath him directly.
Delhi Echo, proceed across.
Alpha, Delhi Echo.
Tower November 917, 2 miles from day 4 inbound.
917 altitude.
3,000.
917, report depot.
Report day 4, 917.
Alright, we're slowing it up a little bit more.
He's turning.
He's turning, but I still don't see him. I'd
I
like
know.
to see him. He's 4 miles out, 2,000 above.
He might be in the
Red Lake
clouds.
expedite. Expedite.
Yeah,
Red
he's
Lake.
above the clouds. Yeah, I got him in sight. He's in front of us. The Cessna or something, it looks like.
Got him.
Tower 917 reporting day 4.
917, Roger. Stand by for the approach and lower.
917.
Red Lake 296, clear the active.
Roger, thanks. Break. Yankee Victor 2963, cleared to land, wind 100, 10 knots. Cleared to land, Yankee Victor 2963. Number 917, descend to maintain 2,000, report leaving 3,000, you're cleared for the R&P to runway 10, report Beanos.
Alright, descending out of 3,000 for 2,000, we'll report Beano's cleared for the RMP 10, 917.
So you're leaving 3,000 now?
Affirmative.
2963, Emuso. Roger, clear to land.
Tower 917 reporting Beano's inbound.
917, reporting Muso.
Report Muso 917.
Alright, yeah, we got tons of space here, so we can put our speed back in here. I got the runway in sight. Alright, we're in approach mode. We can go down to 1700 and a Muso 200 to go to that. And we're reporting a Muso.
And tower elevate 327, request on taxi.
327, as soon as that tug is moved from in front of you, you can taxi the Gulf and hold short.
Will go, elevate 327.
502 midfield, right side.
Alright, we're 1 mile.
Number 917, position.
1 mile from a Muso 917.
917, Roger, continue. 502, you're number 2 to that The Charlie 22 Tango, 5 miles on final.
Alright, 502 looking.
Bravo, Illinois 233, good morning, requesting to push back and the center, please.
233, stand by.
917 is over at Muso.
I'll make it Atlantic, Yankee Victor 2963. Roger, Atlantic, the hotel, right side.
Yeah, we got somebody coming in behind us.
That's the other, that's...
917, what's your indicated?
150 for 917.
And you're 5 miles out?
Okay, affirmative.
502, can you make it short?
No, we'll follow him, because we have him in sight.
Tower on the way, 231 out of 6.
I'm looking for him, I don't see
Miami
him.
1251.
He says he has us in sight.
1251, bye-bye.
I don't see him.
I don't
Oh, I
see
got him, he's over there. I got him in sight.
Got him.
917, wind 100, 10 knots, clear to land.
Clear to land, 917.
How in the world was that guy going to go in front of us?
No, I think he was number 2.
No, he asked if he could make it a short approach.
Oh.
And that guy said no.
Oh. Yeah, no, dude, that's not going
That's
to work.
why I was like, what?
Flaps.
Alright, we're putting flaps in right now, I was just going to say that. Speed checks. Alright, let's pull our speed back.
233, pushback, startup approved, device ready for taxi.
Alright, we're shooting for 110 at 500 AGL.
Alloway 233 on the frequency.
Alright, 110 full flap speed checks.
500.
There's 500.
And Provo Tower,
Alright,
good speed
autopilot away.
433, we're 14 miles to the northeast, and we're at 3,500.
Minimums.
Speed 403,
Landing.
roger, midfield. Join right now and report midfield for runway 10, QNH 3010.
3010, report right downwind, good speed 433.
And Tower, Alloway 233, stand by, pushback.
Alright, we're boosted, we're full
233,
flaps,
just
we're full
closing,
rich,
push
and
back,
autopilot's
start
away,
approved,
so
device ready for
landing
taxi.
checklist is complete.
Pushback setup, Alloway 233, thank you.
Traffic going long.
Bye-bye. From 917 on that 23, where are you parking?
Go to Provo Air.
Alright, expedite straight ahead, Echo.
Expedite to Echo 917.
Bravo 2, number 1, and east went to Provo Center.
Copy, 4.20 base to final.
Good speed 433 position. 502, surface wind 1208 knots, clear to land.
Made it to Provo.
Clear to
Nice
land,
vision jet in
Provo
front of us.
What is that little thing?
I don't know.
From 917, say souls on board.
2 souls on board, 917.
Vision jet in front of us. Is that a vision jet? No, what is
No.
that? Oh, that's an Eclipse.
Oh.
Yep. Made it to Provo. We're going to grab some really quick fuel here and hopefully turn around within 15 minutes, and then we're off to Fort Lauderdale Executive to clear customs. So, we'll catch up with you guys on the next leg of this long trip.